There we go. I'm Zaxxon's in the house, man. Here we go. Here we go. The ding dings are going off. What is going on? Got the blue bowl running here. I just got a first little batch run down, and we're starting to see some gold. John R. prospecting. What is going on, brother? Doug Odette's in the house. What's going on? Try to pull the stream up here on my tablet so I can keep up the chat if possible. There we go. Here we go. Let's go. Well, good to see everyone here. If you can kind of see, there's some gold right here, the little tiny flake, and right there. And then there's a bunch of really fine gold in this lip. And there's one piece right up here, and one piece right up here. And all that gold matters, all of it. So, Knowles Mining Company, good to see you. Good to see you guys. Let's add a little bit more of, this is Kirk's, here, let's back you guys off here. This is Kirk's Black Sandstones. And it's his little special mining he ran out for me. So, thanks, Kirk. I hope you get to catch some of this live stream. I don't know how long we'll be going on, but we'll be running a live stream. There's been a bunch of people doing some Blue Bowl live streams, and I finally got my Blue Bowl fixed. So thanks to all the homies out there like Gold Eagle Prospecting and Indiana Creek. Been inspiring me to get this thing put back together. And I finally got it leak-proof. I just ran some flexible poly hose with some good hose clamps and running off battery power. So, nice little setup here. I was telling Brian earlier, I'm gonna be going to Home Depot to get my thing going again. So I haven't run my Blue Bowl in far too long. You guys could probably hear all the birds chirping. It's starting to be fall here in Arizona, and we moved our birds out because it's nice for them now. It's not too hot. Brian Pomlin, what's good? Let's go, Brandon. Good to see ya. Good to see you guys. Awesome. I hope everyone's having a nice little Saturday afternoon. We've been running around all day, and we said we weren't going to do anything today, so funny how that works out. Let's get this thing warp speeding it up. Got a little Clamato and Cerveza going, so cheers. We got some Tecate. And it's a Halloween-themed beer day. Oh man, there's some gold already showing up here on the edges. Bigger pieces, some of the bigger ones I've seen so far. Right in here. Let's get you in here. Nice up-close personal look. And we're about to get this thing running nice and smooth. Now, the trick to these Blue Bowls is there's a really good video from, like, I don't know, like 9 years ago. A guy did a bunch of Blue Bowl videos, and he goes through the tips and tricks for how to use these really well. Look at all that gold showing up in there. Can you guys make that out right in there? Oh, man. And one thing to definitely do is, like, remove any magnetics. The other thing is to get everything classified out to the exact same classifications and just run all of those individually, and it takes literally a couple minutes to get that all cleaned up. When you have a bunch of different meshes and stuff like that, it takes quite a while to filter it all out and classify it. How's the van running on Zaxxon? I hope it's going pretty good. MJ IRL, good to see you, Mary. David Sullivan, it's good to see you too, brother. Welcome to the Saturday Blue Bowl Chillin' Day. paintings. Oh yeah, you can see some shinies kind of like popping up here and there. Not the best resolution by any means. All for gold. What's going on, Matt? It's good to see you, brother. And there's some really nice gold right there. B&K Golden Coins. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. And our center cone here, we've got about a 2 millimeter hole. The water's pouring out, so it's pretty flat and level, just like we like. It's a little bit this way, just a hair, like leaning this way. So the back side of this gathers the most material there at the end. Oh, sweet on Zaxxon. I'll look forward to that, man. Working on the house, BK. I know what you mean, man. We took out 2 walls this year from like our dining room to our kitchen, and it opened up the entire house. Like now the dining room, the playroom, and the kitchen, the hallway, it's all just nice and open. I had multiple people quote it, and like one guy was like, what'd they say? I think he said it was like 25, $3,000, and I have to do all the demo and stuff, of course, you know, things like that. Kind of reasonable. Another guy was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be like 8 or 10 grand. I did it for less than a couple $100 even with like all the drywalls and materials and stuff like that. So if you can do it yourself, make sure you give that a shot. Don't let all the repair people rip you off. Unless you need a professional like Ian Zaxxon. I mean, you can keep going to the dealership and get your car fixed and keep paying them for doing nothing, but you go to Ian Zaxxon, you won't ever have to bring your car back again. Andy, welcome to the show, man. Andy. 9 Finger Mine, and what's going on, brother? Good to see you. What's going on, Creed, man? He's already in the winter up in Alaska. Look at some of that gold already showing up there. That's a nice little view, isn't it? Right on, Davis. Sorry about that, bro. And if you have recently signed up for Patreon, there's a few new members in the last week or two. I'm going to make your buckets up and send those out this weekend for the month of October. So don't worry. Don't fret. Those are still going out. I still have them. I just got to send them and make them. Oh, yeah. We're starting to see some gold. Oh, MJ talked about the pirate spoon. Yeah, so, yeah, those are nice, fun little bags. I've got some new quartz crystals that are going in those things. They're like this big. They're huge. I'm really excited about those. I actually, for a time, I almost considered not selling those anymore. I was just like, this was a little while ago. I was like, not a lot of people are buying them. It's like a lot of little stuff to keep on stock and stuff like that. But I almost stopped selling them, and I was like, I'm gonna give it one little batch, one little new go around, and people have been ordering it quite a bit. So I don't think I'll be getting rid of that anytime soon. It's a fun little gem bag, and I do advertise there. It's like not the best ROI, but it's a lot of fun, which I think is why a lot of people do Fader. That's why I like messing with Fader. It's fun. You get to play with stuff, Oh, yeah, MJ, you got a huge, you know what I'm talking about, those new crystals, right? Reggie, good to see you. Doug, no, I didn't. These are cons that Secret Creek sent me. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they're like his sluice cons or something like that from Washington State, from his Secret Creek. And I'm just running his cons. He sent these to me a while back, and I have yet to get to them. I was considering dry tanning it, and then I was like, nah. After the double black diamond, I had to hang my trophy up, and I still have my 9-Finger Mining, my shirt. I wear that a lot. I still love that title, but I was defeated by Gold Nugget Sales, man. I had to lick my wounds after that one. Good to see you, Austrian Stacker, my brother from overseas. How are you doing? If you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. He's got some amazing gold stacks, gold coins, just the most gold, you know what, you can imagine. PO hashtag star, you know? Not trying to get in trouble by YouTube, but go check out Austrian Stacker and his gold everywhere. Silver, stack. He's got some amazing national copper from his hometown Parliament building that they just came out with. It's so beautiful. Really, really nice stuff. Our Home Zoom Prospecting, if you're around or if you happen to catch this, I'm watching some of these fanlets clean out right in here. Sorry, my nose is really stuffy from, like, I don't know, I have really bad allergies. I might sound a little nasally, but there's like some gray sands at the very end. It almost looks like, you know, like a titanium tungsten sand. But Home Zoom Prospecting, if you've ran their dirt, they have a bunch of that stuff there at the end. It's in there. I'm seeing a little bit of that in this same stuff too. Big Texas Prospecting, good to see you, man. Matthew Lopez, good evening, brother. Mary, it very well could be me. There's a lot of sounds back here with the birds and the trickling water. It's a funny thing about these live streams outside is you can't really control all the stuff around you. Hey, what's going on, Rock Butcher? Good to see you. Black Mass Faders in the house. What's going on, Jonathan? Friend, good to see you, man. Yeah, you can make out those little dots in there. There's gold everywhere, man. Rock Butcher's head just hit the table there. Might need to go check on him. Oh yeah, let's get that warp speed engaged and finish this up here. This little batch. There's so much gold in here, man. I would dig this stuff all day. Just sluice it, and then run the cons at home. Alright, take care, Mary. Have a good afternoon. You go get some heavy pans and keep taking care of those kiddos. Get all that gold in there. Oh yeah. Thanks, Jonathan, friend, man. I appreciate it. So, if I remember. No worries, John Art. Gotta love the outdoor live streams. But if I remember, when I'm done here, I'll take you guys over to the shed and I'll show you the silver cell. I'm like this with it right now. I'm like, ooh, I wanna finish. I do want to finish the silver cell, but I've been knocking some of the crystals down. And the reason why you have to kind of do that is if those silver crystals start to touch that basket, it's lights out, and we get a little bit of particulate in the solution, and then it's major cleanup stuff. So I have to monitor it more often. So I'm trying to find that day when I'm like, all right, I can't do it. It might be tonight or it might be tomorrow, but if I could get through next week or middle of next week, that would be awesome. I'll try to show it to you guys though. too bad you can't like change the focus, you know, on the live stream because you know you see all the gold, but it's super blurry. Justin Miller, welcome to the little live stream today. Thank you for joining us. Maybe if I yeah, let's just do this. I'll just take this off Wi-Fi. Maybe it'll be better. I'll drop the tablet signal. Maybe we'll get better Wi-Fi with the phone. All right. Yeah, she's a running. There's a nice big flake right over here that keeps flopping its head open. Black Sands keeps covering it up. And this is about where you want to be, about a thumb's height or an inch from the top of the blue bowl is about ideal max height when you're running. I'm Zaxxon. He is back from his van run. He's got the gold. Are you planning any adventures out now that it's not so hot? I'm Zaxxon. You and the boys going through any abandoned mines or any caves or anything like that? They go out there and have some fun, man. All right, cool. Make sure you go over, if you guys can, if you have the ability to share stuff on the community tab, please let's get Banshee Mining over that goal of hers. She's really, really close. I think she needs like 40 more or less. And I'm really stoked for Julie. She's a really wonderful person. And I really can't wait to see her hit her goal. I think she's got a pretty heavy bucket coming up for a video this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Big Texas Prospecting with the super chat, dude. Thank you so much, dude. You didn't have to do that. Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Big Texas Prospecting's out there digging some gold, too, man. I gotta move. I can't really see what all that super chat was there. What was that? Thank you. Oh, no problem. B&K Gold. Awesome. Share the love. Yeah, thank you, Big Texas. Alan Curie, welcome to the show. We're doing a little live stream, just chilling in the backyard, running some Secret Creek prospecting, Secret Creek cons through the Blue Bowl, giving it a whirl, just having a little bit of fun, hanging out. I haven't done a non-show live stream in months, so it's about time, right? About time. Do some off-camera Patreon live streams every now and then when we do some challenges or things like that, but I haven't done a live stream just to hang out in a minute, so it's about time. But yeah, like you guys can't really make it out, but there is some of that gray material at the very back after the black sands gets cleared out. Wonder what that is. Maybe some tungsten or Rock Butcher. What do you think that is? It's a West Coast for sure heavy metal or mineral. I don't think it's galena. It could be. Not as, I don't know. Our home zoo, it's grayish, white gray. It's grayish. It's like a dark gray, and then it has some really lighter colors as well. We're getting down here to the nitty gritties. You guys see that? Starting to clear out fast. Galena or what? Chromium. Maybe. I was thinking like something like, you know, maybe like tungsten or something like that. I don't know. saw a little bit up at the Yuba too, but not as much as Home Zoo Prospecting has. He has pans full of it. Tungsten is yellow. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not tungsten then. Lieutenant Little Elman, what is going on? Good to see you, man. What time is it over in Europe? Over across the pond. Was it like 7 or 8 a.m.? Something like that? Well, Matt said good evening. Maybe it's late over there. Doug. Oh wow, it's really late. Okay. You guys must just be getting home from the bars. Well, I hope you guys had a good night, or work. I hope you guys had a good work week. Doug, this is not classified, but it's pretty much all. It's pretty much all minus 50 mesh, I'd say. It's like beach sand or finer. And the black sands are easily sub 100 mesh. Yeah, Alan, it's late there. It's a little late. Nothing like a little nightcap with some Blue Bowl to go to bed to. You guys making out some of that gold? Some of that shiny showing up there? 445. Never too late there, B&K Gold. Never too late. It is some of the last stuff to clean out this lighter black sands that I'm talking about. But no, Doug, this is not classified. If you were to do this per recommendation, you would want to classify this and run each classification separately. Use a magnet to take all the magnetics out and make it as easy as possible for the Blue Bowl to clean it out. And it works wonders, but I'm just running it right out of the jug. Earlier, if you didn't miss it, I just poured it out of this right into the Blue Bowl. Not wetting it, nothing. Yeah, Rock Butcher, I was watching some of that. That was really cool. I was saying he inspired me to get off my rear end and go to Home Depot like I've been saying I was going to do the last couple months and go get the parts I needed to fix my Blue Bowl. So I finally did it, and he him and some other buddies inspired me to get off my butt and get to work. So I've been meaning to do it. I just haven't. So finally did it. Now that gold is starting to show up really good. There's some pieces out here. I don't know if you guys can really make that out or not, but some pieces in there. There's a bunch of gold red in here. Yeah, look at that gold. There's gold all in there. No, I didn't break it. I'm Zaxxon. It just leaked really bad out of the fittings, and I had really bad control over it since the day I bought it. And so I kind of just put it to the sidelines, and I never really messed with it. And I've been meaning to get a poly tube and a fitting, and I just haven't done it. So you know how that goes. It's one of those mañana things. Yeah, no problem, Doug. No problem. Yeah, there's a good amount of gold in this, and yeah. So Secret Creek, Kirk he'll use like a VDR cleanup sluice. He'll also use a VDR sluice mat on his sluice. So that stuff's really good for catching this material and specifically catching that gold. So we're slowed down here quite a bit. We've got some of the heaviest stuff. I do Rock Butcher, but I'm not using it. I'm just using this ball valve. It's good enough for what I'm doing. But I do have one. I'm not worried about blowing any little tiny flakes out, because if you make incremental adjustments and you start to see it's whipping too hard, you just back it off, and anything you can see the gold riding up the cone. You just turn it down real quick and it'll drop the little tiny 1 flake or 2 flakes, but you know, it's not gonna make any difference missing that, you know what I mean? But yeah, like that's too fast. See how that water's going up to the side there? You just knock it down. Nothing's really moving the gold, but it's just, you don't want to keep doing that. Knock it down real quick and the water settles out. Really fast, actually. But even now, it's running too fast and the gold is still stuck. It's not moving anywhere. You know, see how high the water is? The gold isn't moving anywhere. And I saw some other people saying, hey, throw a rubber band on it or something like that. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. I think Reggie was saying that, or Bobby in the basement was saying that. Throw a rubber band on here. It's a great suggestion. All right, Lieutenant, good to see you. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, you guys. What's up, brother Charlie? How you doing, man? So that's pretty well cleaned out. Pretty good. We've got some gold all around. And I'll add a little bit more. Rock Butcher, it's a long known tradition about the rubber band thing, but he was talking about it on Gold Eagle, I believe, yeah, like today or yesterday or something. Like I said, there's this guy on YouTube who made a series of videos about 9 or 11 years ago on the Blue Bowl. There's like 11, yeah, thanks, Charlie. There's like 11 videos he made. There's a device that he made that floats right above here for magnetic separation. It's really cool. It's like a prototype. There are tips on how to cover this, like with a sheet. Oh, sorry, I was trying to reach that. With like a sheet so you don't see that glare. You know how my arm's there. For camera lighting, you can hang sheeted plastic through this hole so you don't hear the water drips. Like, there's all kinds of tips he has on Blue Bowl videos and actually running the Blue Bowl. The pump, everything. It's really easy to find if you just YouTube search Blue Bowl tips or something like that. Charlie's struggling. I was like, what? Doug saw that. That was funny. All right, and off we go. Dang, I can see a big old piece of gold right there. You guys can already see that on the camera. For sure, Rock Butcher, for sure. For sure. That's so funny. Spinny break. Let's go. You just see the slowly start to see it come around here, and it'll just start to whip it. Yeah, there we go. Some really fine material there at the end. There's nothing big at all to what I know. I'm Jackson. I'm sitting here just tripping. Or hey, you guys, I'm sitting here just tripping, just watching this. I'm like, ooh. Mike Hill, what's going on? Good to see you, brother. Welcome to the live Blue Bowl video. We're just hanging out, running some Secret Creek prospecting, Secret Creek cons. Unclassified, unsearched, natural gold, whatever's in it's in it. And there's been quite a bit, so. I was thinking like a while ago, how could I make like a hopper where it stands off to the side of the bowl, like it just attaches here. It has like a little, almost like a hamster feeder, but it has like a little drip emitter that would just slowly wet feed material in, and somehow you could match the material feed rate in as out, or adjust it somehow. It'd be really complicated. Simple but complicated to just like run something like this and just be able to walk away. You could load the bowl up and just run it low for a few hours, walk away, and come back. It'll be pretty clean. But who knows what you missed. Plus, you don't get to trip out on the patterns. Mike Hill Prospecting, I hope you're getting your pans wet. Oh, we got the Russians. Good to see you, Russians. Thanks for making it. Bye. Oh, get him. Get him. It does, doesn't it, Doug? It does. Dr. Frank can build a hoppa. Oh, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Safety check. Safety check. 1, 2, 3. Tony, what's going on? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful little patterns there at the end, huh? There we go. Cleaning it up. Yeah, for sure. All for gold. It's like one of those things, you set it up, you run it, and you dump some dirt in it. You go do some stuff, hang out, talk to some buddies, call some friends. Go back, dump some more dirt in. What I really should be doing if I was a productive maniac is I would be cleaning out my silver cell right now. See, that's all I can think about, guys. But seriously. Well, one thing that's really funny about the silver cell, it'd probably bore you a little bit, or maybe confuse you too, is I always have this paranoia when I'm handling the silver cell, not necessarily of getting the nitrate on my hands, but getting water in the solution. And the reason is if I get water that has any chlorides or chlorine or anything in it, thanks Doug for sniping the other bot, is you instantly form silver chloride, and it just makes this white milky stuff in there, and you're totally screwed. So I'm always paranoid of like sweating or the rain or something like that getting in my solution. But I realized recently about a couple things. I'm like, well, if it rains when I have it, I don't have. There's no chlorine in the rain, and the same thing goes for my sweat. So, as long as I don't spill any water, drinking water or hose water or anything like that in there, we should be okay. Can you guys see that color differentiation? Can you guys see that? Blurry. Hey, bud. That little lighter colored stuff is that stuff I'm talking about.
Dad,
What's up, bud?
I really want to run dirt down there.
Come and help me pour some in.
Yay!
All right, we're gonna add some dirt in. Here we go.
Yay!
Not too much, just a little bit at a time, all right?
Oh. Whoa! What is that?
Put some over here too.
What is that stuff on the bottom?
What does it look like?
Kinetic sand?
Kinetic sand?
But it is. It's black!
It's black sands. Pour some more. We don't have any.
Do you
Pour
have-
more. Go, 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 go.
Do you have the magnet?
I do, but it's, I think, in the house or something. It's stuck to all the gold. All right. Prospector Jimmy added some more cons. And when we dump some over here, you can see the gold pour out. It's funny. Don't.
Can I touch it?
No. Pouty lips, huh? Here, go work on something. Okay, let's turn this bad boy up. Will you go get me some gummy bears?
Gummy bears, I want some.
There we go.
My Lego.
The cleanup's loose inside, yeah. Michael. Oh, that's funny. Go play. Yeah, bub. You painted them already? Cool. Whoa, the whole bag?
Because I wanted some too.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh, yeah, the red one. Yeah, really.
All right.
Ooh, these ones are the best.
Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah. That's enough, boys. Look at Lolo. He's got the most out of all of you guys. Get one from him.
No.
Yeah.
You can have one.
Yeah, one. There you go. That's enough. All right. That's enough. Thanks for bringing these out.
Dad, watch this. I twisted his head.
You twisted his head. Did you adjust him? Did you hear the cracks?
Now look at his head.
Show the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is that paint on your hand? What did you paint on your pumpkin? Oh, okay.
So on the back, I painted a black.
The black one?
I did a pirate.
A pirate?
I'm gonna snip that.
Please don't. Please don't. All right. No, yeah, that was a daddy tax for sure. That was a dad tax for the gummy bears for sure. But it was also a bribe for me too. So.
Hey.
Hey.
You are not good at me.
So back to that hopper conversation. So that the one idea was to
Hey, Dad. Look.
don't fire your face. One idea was to set up the mining magnets black sand separator, and you could have it resting here on one side. So you'd pour the material up here in the hopper, and you would separate the magnetics out into one side, and then, hey, can you please not do that? And then you pour the material that is non-magnetic, including the gold, into the blue bowl. But the problem is you wouldn't be able to really control the rate of feeding outside of, just at the top of the hopper. Look at all that gold. Oh yeah. Bunch of troublemakers. See you, Doug. Have a good trip, man. If you're not home already, have a safe trip home. I didn't hear what you said. All right. Yeah, you too, man. Thank you. We're getting a lot more gold now that we're getting a little bit further into this jar. This is freaking loaded. We haven't even gone through a quarter of it yet. I mean, there's a ton of this stuff. Yeah, the auger feeder would be pretty dope too, for sure. But again, you're limited by the rate at which it can exchange the material. That's your finite limitation here, is how fast you can get that out. Watch, we'll do a little speed run here. The gold will move, but you know, you just gotta watch it. That's all. We can go pretty fast. You don't have to be afraid of it. You got a bucket underneath it to catch everything else. You know what I mean? Like it'll handle it. That gold's heavy. And I mean, if you're using this to clean up bigger gold, I mean, you can pan pretty much everything above 30 mesh really easily. There's not a lot of fine black sands. You classify everything else out below it. And then anything below 30 mesh, you do, you know, 10 mesh classifications between. So 30, 40, 50, 60, you know, 80, 100. And from there, you do each classification individually, and you can do these little speed runs pretty easily. I mean, you just saw that was real time how fast it brought all that material in, and you just back it off a little bit and everything else settles. The gold's down there at the bottom. And it's still running a pretty good whip. I mean, but there's no gold. You can visually see the gold swirl up if there's any going up. And there's absolutely none. So it's exchanging at a very fair rate, you know, for what you're doing. You know, this is something you do at the end of your season, or, you know, when you have all the really, really fine stuff. Or if this is all you can get and, you know, you ran it through your VDR or your sluice, your cleanup sluice, and it still has gold in it. This is kind of like that last step, unless you want to smelt it into a button, which is always fun. John R., I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for being here at the show. We're running about 45 minutes into the show, so that's pretty fun. And we're just getting nailed with the chatters and the Russian ladies. So that means someone's watching, at least. We got about a little over a ½ inch of clearance. So it is, like I said, it's running hot. But there is still no gold going up. It's not even moving, really. Sometimes you'll even see that gold swirl around a little bit, but it's not moving at all. Michael. Alright, we're going to back it off a little bit. Right here at the end. And now you can kind of start to see the gold flicker a little bit. Timeout for you spam bot. And there's some gold. Doing a great job finishing up, cleaning all that up. And you know, when you're ready to, you can get a snuffer bottle and go ahead and snuff that gold up and just keep on running and running all day. It's a pretty fun little thing. So with that said, we're coming up on our 3/4 of an hour. I'm gonna wrap up the Blue Bowl session. I'm gonna keep running this for the most part of the day. But before we leave, why don't we go check out the blue bowl? Why don't we go check out the silver cell over there, guys? What do you think? What do you guys think? Jam and Jeff, he's right in time. Jam and Jeff and Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Good to see you guys. You guys came right in time to see the end here before I'm about to just kind of wrap up the session. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this running. All gold matters, that's right. I'm gonna keep this running. Matter of fact, like I said, how about we do a big bowl and I'll walk away from this and see what happens in a little bit. Oh yeah. Let's go check out that silver cell. What's up, birdies? There's birds. I do, Reggie, I do. We're still going real strong. All right. Oh, good Lord. Look at that. Oh, shoot. Shoot. There's just Christmas trees everywhere. 'Tis the season. Oh my goodness. And you guys, the more patience I have with this, the better. If I can let this go all week, we're going to be in heaven. All of us. That's all I can say. I mean, this is about 3.8 liters of silver nitrate. There's about 6 grams dissolved in here. I've ran at least another kilogram through here. We're going to be good. Yeah, the way to test that, I'm Zaxxon, is right there. And if you're really unsure, you can use that or some stuff in there. But yeah, it's pretty real. It's pretty real. It's pretty good stuff. But yeah, we're going to get out of here. It's been a beautiful day, a fun day, a safe day. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little live stream here from Vendetta Prospecting. See ya.